More. It be Thursday. And halfway through the month, which I guess for some feels kinda quick. About normal so far, I'd say. But yeah, Thursday. The tiring day. And a rainy day. But yes. Imagine. Hello. Welcome in and congrats on first bugger. Hello. Hello. It be Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Nicole. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you've been having an alright day. Ah yes, the early mornings. I am doing alright though. The usual of a Thursday. Very little energy. Your sleep's bad as well. My sleep's the same. Or at least it has been for like this week. Hey big chum. Hey little beast man. Welcome in. Yeah. Well, my schedule's not destroyed, but I'm not quite feeling rested when I've slept, so the joys of learning. My brain keeps doing things of, I don't know, it keeps doing something when it should be resting. Hello, Paul. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're doing well. 'Tis Thursday, so I tend to have... Well, I'm just less energy, because I work. Googly moogly indeed. And thank you for the headpats. Doug. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, that was my throat, not anything else. If I do good, it be Thursday. So, my usual. How are you doing? How has today been so far? Oh yeah, and the fact that we were seeing lots of people on Hightail. I seen a thingy where it was like, because it's still early access technically, 2.8 million. So, good on them. Good on them. They should be able to. Yeah, I mean, it started as a mod thing, didn't it? I think it's just people wanting to show a lot of support to it as well. Because really, it should have been out already. But yeah, problems. But it's always nice when you're a small team and, support is there. As it will allow them to just, hunker down and focus on the game, like making it, instead of having to worry about financial stuff like they did before. But I'm patient. I'm just gonna wait if I one day see it on sale whenever they whack it on Steam. Reminds me of Cube World. Like, God, how long ago was that now? That was a long while ago. It was a voxel based sort of, I'll call it an adventure game. But it ended up having like no updates for donkey's years. Good morning, Sunspot. I hope you had a good rest. As everybody's sleep is all over the place. Yes. I just need to remember to alternate. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Kick. Kick. Cack. Cack. I'll go Cack. Hello, Cack. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Jarko. Welcome in. Yeah. I'm doing alright. It'd be Thursday. So, not much energy. I was gonna say destroy your game, but in the sense of like win kind of thing. Doing the tongue drum. Hey, Yuki. Welcome in. And yeah, I am well, thank you. Not much energy, but yeah, I am well. I hope you're doing good. Hope your day's been alright. Yeah, it's more of a pocket tongue drum though. Saving up for a proper one. Doing good? Yeah, good stuff. So I just have a pocket one for now. But I'll get the one that's like, well, bigger. Not like humongously bigger, but yeah, definitely bigger. Hey Raven, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Well, I hope your work ends up being alright. A good work day. Yeah, I'm doing good. 4 out of the 5 days of work down, so one more. for the follow. Thank you kindly. Hello, cat. Hello, hello. How goes? Hope you're doing well. Have you been able to rest well this week so far? didn't actually know where the pencil's gone. It's wandered off. Yeah, no idea where it's actually gone. Which does cause an issue. found it. It was just covered by the other things. Okay. I couldn't find it the other day, and I didn't see it among them. The brain. Right. But yes, board name spelling. Ah. A. Y. M. O. N. D. That spells Raymond. It is a fish. Oh, it was a pike. But tech. Thank you for the 8 months. Such 8 months. Bathe in some light. Well, in some more brightness, but yes. Whoosh. Apparently, these strange times of length. But yes. Thank you. Eventually you'll have the 9 tails. Aye. Thank you for being here. I'm going to do some loofahs. Those were the loofahs. It's great googly moogly. It's the best kind. They're in the Choose Your Redeem sections. It's to make it not so cluttered, I guess. Just having it in 2 sections instead of an armada of things. And the water jar. was the water jar. And Shakina, hello, welcome in. Hope your day has been alright. A name spelling. Well, oh no, it's whisper name. I read my brain. Raymond. 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 It's good as I usually proofread, so it's fine. Fuji, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you too. How are you? How have you been? Thank you for the headpats. Understandable. It is. Everyone's sleeping schedule seems to be a bit out of whack. It seems. I hope you fix it soon, at least. My sleeping schedule isn't broken, but I don't know, the brain is, just being weird. Like, odd nightmares and the such. Oh, Rocky, hello, and thank you for the head pats. And I shall have a drink. Thank you for the ether charge. There you go. Hope you have a good rest. Sleep well. Otsu. Yeah. I'm alright. One more work day. But yeah, just the usual of tired. It's funny in the brief when it was the question is everyone happy? And I'm just like, I'm tired. That's what I ended up saying. I was just like, I'm tired. Yes. We'll do the tongue drum and then the Japanese epic. It is good to see you though. I hope the sleep is still trying to behave. Yeah. Hopefully they'll just give you something and then it will, go away shortly after, sort of thing. That's fair, to be fair. If things keep happening or persisting, then it's never a bad thing to have a full body checkup. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you for the head pats. And great googly moogly, even though it passed. And yeah, no problem, Tech. I'll do the Japanese ear pick now. It's about an hour before I have to get up for work. Yeah. When you have more energy, it helps. Just a misunderstanding then. Nicer than to worry though. Like good neighbours. Thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Hello, Toby. Bloody this program. Leave me alone. Goodness gracious. Bless. Hello. Hello, hello. It is the thirst of the day, which means a busy day for you. Yeah. Sad days. No. You're not feeling too well. Yeah. A lot of people have been getting, well, it seems like a lot of people are getting, like, really annoying coughs. Chesty cough. I'm sorry you're not feeling physically well. The sniffles. Blow them away. Not excessively, but yeah. Imagine if you had the power of, like, making a card's effect or effects work. So if have a card that heals you. It'd be amusing. Yagi, hello. I still haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. No. How are you doing? Thank you for the headpats. No, I have not. I haven't seen Made in Abyss either. But I know what to expect from Made in Abyss, so I'm kind of not wanting to. Is Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter the one where it keeps going, like, having a break? Yeah. It was the same with Berserk until, obviously, he passed away, I believe. A long hold. Came back, added a few things, and is like, right, that's it. That's all you're getting for the next decade. I see. Tis a rough one when you get sick a lot. It always ends up being the really intriguing ones as well. Oh. I guess she's trying to help him. Yeah. And yet I'm being told to watch such a thing. I mean, to be fair, it's the same with Full Metal Alchemist. I still need to eventually see that. Although I have seen, like, and I know it's a different anime, but I've seen, like, Full Metal Panic, at least, and Fumofu. Fumofu was funny. Fumofu was made just because, you know, of how kind of plot heavy, I guess, the main show was. And they're like, we didn't have any, like, really funny moments. So, yeah, I like Fumofu. I feel like the way would be to end up just watching them in a Discord thingy. Soul Eater. I started watching Soul Eater like donkey's years ago, but then I didn't continue. Yeah, because Brotherhood apparently goes through pretty much the thing. I thought with just the first one though, it had more in between bits, so to speak. I don't know. Hmm. Like, I've watched a lot over the years. I may not watch barely anything nowadays, but I've watched a lot. Because, like, I ended up missing a lot, so I spent like a few years just watching many different things. Although ironically, it started as like whatever sort of looked good for the like cover, so to speak. I was like, oh, this looks interesting, this looks nice, goes for these things. Ironically, I didn't really watch too many action-based shows, although I did watch some. But yeah, it be a day. my eyes be puffy. They were puffy from this morning, actually, which was weird. Yeah. The work day be done. Not much energy, but I'm doing good. Okie dokie dokie. They will do once I end up closing them. they're at that level where just closing them is the good one. But yeah, I hope you get some good rest. I hope it helps you. Definitely keep liquids up. Your body needs things to help fight. Yeah. Fight or round one. Fight. Yeah. KO. I just remember the really low sound quality of things being said in a fighting game. Horribly, the first fighting game I played was Rise on the Super Nintendo. Sweet mercy, it was so bad. But I wouldn't have known at the time. It was the only fighting game I ever played at that point. What did I play after that? A Wild Mayu. Hello Mayu. Welcome in everybody. Nara, hello. Got to love the auto thingy. The back to front. Oi! Hello Fuji, welcome back. Radzi, hello. I always do like the emote for firing that bazooka. Boo! But hello, welcome in everybody. To those who are new, I am Kaliakana. I'm a night-tailed fox VTuber. There we go. And I mainly, well, I do both ASMR and games. So yes. Usually for people to doze off in, sort of, I guess. But yes, I hope you had a good stream, Mayu. I've seen you were doing sort of a degrading stream for fun. So I hope you had fun. But yeah, if you need to, well, do your after stream stuff, then yes. Oh, blue discus. Very nice. I like to think raiders are the one being fired from the bazooka to the next stream. Go everybody. I'm sure it was a very fun change of pace. Because it's not easy, you know, doing the degradation things. Understandable. Hello. Hello, Mo. It was a fun ride. There you go. I'd be terrible at that, because I don't really talk badly towards people. The only way I'd remotely sound like decent at saying something bad is if I just was either in a foul mood, or even then I tend to hold back in foul moods. I don't know. Who would stream with a foul mood? Yeah. Maybe if there was someone I really didn't get on with, or something. Or if they... I think it's more of what people say to me. If they said something that really got me, then fine. Ah, yes. Yes. True. My wording is terrible, to be fair. Hey, Capricorn. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, saying bad things is different than degrading someone. It's almost like a form of, what's the word? I was gonna say it takes, like, etiquette, but that's a strange word to use to say towards a degrade, but yeah. Yes. Me too. Like, I'm just one of those where you can tell my mood by generally talking to me. Well, I did listen for a little bit before I started. Oh wait, that means I'm monitoring myself. Oh no. Go away, myself. Mwah. I always view that as kind of like a skating spin. Whoa. forbid someone park outside. Yeah, hope it didn't sound too hard. Arr, arr. He doesn't need to be on guard duty. He does well, considering. How on... by default. Yeah, but my demon dog is like so much more chill. He just doesn't care. Yes, he's older, but he's always been that way. The baboon, though. Goodness gracious. And he still doesn't really like haircuts, so like trimming him takes an age. Baboon works for him. Demon is demon. I like how I've actually given them nicknames. But demon is demon because he is a demon. Or more so when he was more able, but still a demon and a glutton for food. That's never changed. But baboon, I don't know if it's because of how his fur sits, but his legs give me the impression of a baboon. And he has a very proud chest, if that makes sense. Which is ironic considering, you know, he's a bugger. What's his combination? Shorky. There we go. It came to me. Still, he loves me to chase him. 11 months and at least it's only like a day difference. Not like several days. Will it be a year? 30? Oh, I suppose, bar February, I suppose every day does go up to at least 30. One more thing. Randomly came into my head. Jan 17th. Ah, well, it's still the 15th for me. It'll be the 16th tomorrow. And yeah, you're already on there, so 17th for you for the tomorrow. I didn't realise people followed so soon. basically... Oh, that's the day before my affiliate, I think. Oh no, I forgot about that. What day is the... It's a Sunday. What am I supposed to do on a Sunday? I forgot. It was not something that entered my mind. Was I? Was I? I ain't gonna remember in my current, like, levels of energy. Something entered my mind. It sounds dangerous. Hopefully it behaves. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just the affiliate thing. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, but yeah. If it weren't obvious to people that it's a low energy day today. Yeah, these days usually are low energy. Low energy. Goodness gracious. Oh, and yeah, we're halfway through January. Whoa. I was saying at the beginning, some may think that it's gone pretty quick. I think it's been quite normal so far. Why? What, that it flies so quickly? I was gonna say, like, getting back in the routine of things, but it depends if people's routines even changed in the first place. And we're not approaching anything yet. It's only halfway. Goodness gracious. We're getting to February. Getting there. It's gonna be a crazy month. There's a lot happening in February. The days feel shorter with the wrecked sleep cycle. I mean, a lot of people's sleep does seem out of tune. The shorter days also could be, depending on where you are in the world, you know, if the days are darker and such. I think I see like a few hours of light and then it's just dark. Although it was very rainy today, overcast as well. Of course it'd be overcast if it's raining. So yeah, what a day. I like rainy days. I'm the weird one of probably the entirety of my workforce. Everyone's like, oh, it's raining, it's depressive, and I'm like, yeah, it's raining. I like the rain, so sue me. Although I have made it so that I get the people to focus on the positives of the rain. Like, generally people like the sound of the rain, they just don't like to be out in it. Especially if it's windy. Windy rain is a bit of an understandable one. I like the rain. It's like snow. I'm not too big on snow, ironically. I just like how it looks when undisturbed. And thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. The pouring down rain. We've actually had some of those, but they usually like last for about 5 minutes and then it ends. But when it is happening, I'm just like, whoa, look how heavy the rain is. Oh, that's why you like it, because it's brief. I see. The rain we have today is one that has lasted near enough all of the afternoon. I've been caught in that style of rain before, where it passes in like 5 minutes. You get so drenched, obviously, but it's exhilarating. Because I remember back in my school days, I was riding home, and then I came out from under the canal, and then suddenly it just went. I was like, Jesus Christ. By the time I was thinking to take cover, well, I was already soaked, so I was like, okay, I'll just ride home. It rains so much and you go back home in rain. And there's quite a lot of rain. It was cool because it was one of the few things that soaked my blazer. Because that thing was pretty sturdy with normal rain, but sudden downpours are war. It's glorious rain. As long as it's friendly rain, then yeah. Don't want anything like acid rain or anything like that. No thank you. That's the only rain I probably would not like. warm rain. Been a long while since I've felt warm rain. So far it's just a very cold rain. Rain in summer. I guess that does happen. And then once it's done raining and there's puddles everywhere, the sun then beams in those puddles and you get blinded and you're like, oh my god, why? You know, when the puddles are briefly there. Briefly. Oh, I don't think it's hot enough for it to randomly rain and then here sizzle over here, at least. Again, I'm not a very outdoorsy person, so I was more the outdoorsy one, surprisingly, when I was younger. But that was because people kept dragging me out. I just tagged along. Oh, I felt like I heard my stomach. A rainbow. A rainbow. Did you ever try and get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? There's meant to be a superstition thingy. I'm pretty sure it comes from the Irish. But if you were to get to the end of a rainbow, then there's meant to be a leprechaun there with a pot of gold. Kate, hello. I am good. I am good. Tired and hungry, but good. Yes, yes. Although I feel it's ironic that it's called a leprechaun. Oh, onigiri. Nom 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 nom. With some tea, of course, of course. Got to get that tea in. Onigiri and tea for all that want it. Although speak up now for the onigiri, because, you know, they need to be made. I like how their sizes can be different depending on the size of your hand. So if you have a really tiny hand and you're making some, they're gonna be kind of noticeably smaller than someone who has like humongous hands. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Pochi. You'd make big onigiris then. Oh, my stomach. You have large hands then. Mine are... I think mine are smallish. Quite large. Oh. Thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. I like the name. But my hands are quite small. Like I've said before, like I had a small friend, female friend, back in college, and our hands were like the same size. Just obviously hers were more slender. Mine still look a bit bony. I guess that's the male side of it, but the size of our hands were the same. So I would have small, big hands and feet. Or I would say what size are your feet, but well, different places use different measuring. They're that big? Blimey. Sniffer? Where did Sniffer come from? Brr, Sniffer? What is happening? Oh, the feet. Okay. Do not sniff the feet. That seems like a dangerous move. Usually go for a 12. UK 12 for shoes and 11 for sandals. I see. My feet are... eight? Mine are 8. I can't remember the lengths though. I could measure them. I have a measuring tape. But yeah, I'm a size 8, I believe. But yeah, those are quite large feet indeed for a 12. That means that both your feet are like rulers. You have rulers. It's a good foot size. But yeah, I can understand why it would be hard to find like shoes that you might like in that size, because yeah, they're not always in that size. They do exist, but yeah, not for every type of shoe. Or, sorry, style. Every style of shoe. Not that noticeable at first glance. I see. I think this is going to be funny phrasing of wording. I think the only thing that might be noticeable on me immediately, as long as I'm not layered with clothing, would be like my big head. But Or at least I think it's big. I don't know. It seems slightly bigger than, like, the rest of how my body is. I don't know. Then again, has anyone actually said that to me when they've met me? Some used to, but they haven't said it in a long time, so I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Maybe it balanced out. Hard to say. But, you know, my frame isn't exactly very large. It's fairly slender. Although I have very broad shoulders, which honestly I don't like. It's meant to be a good thing for a guy, but I don't want him. I have like this slender frame, and then I have these broad ass shoulders. T-Rex build. Yeah. Clearly I just need to buff up a bit, and then, you know, I'll have the right frame. Stretch properly. My only downside with winter, because I generally don't have any proper complaints with winter time, but I seem to get way more hungry, which is probably a given. But sweet mercy, it's just like growl, 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 and I'm like, please. Apparently you have big eyes, so whenever you take your glasses off, people freak out. They freak out from you taking them off. That's an interesting one. That sounds nice though. I like big eyes. I like being able to see into a person's eyes. my brain was going with like retinas and pupils, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, they have the right idea then. I mean, obviously I can't properly say anything because I can't see it, but I know how I am. I would like it. Plus, I'd be able to guess your eye colour from seeing such a thing, so I think it'd be nice. It's like when people were sort of guessing eye colours, and someone said my eyes were green, and I was like, no. I was like, no, they are not. And then they're looking and they're like, yeah, they are, they're green. I'm like, no, they're not green. Like, you can't see properly. It's like, I know the colour of my eyes. I think they just got fixated on a segment that maybe had a hint of green somewhere or something. Or maybe the lighting was just weird in the room. But they are certainly not green. Although, to be fair, I don't know what you would call my eye colours. remember when... Oh, that's a thing? Does it change by much though? Because I always thought my eyes were kind of blue. But, yeah, it's hard to say. I remember when I really liked red eyes, at least in, like, anime characters, and I was like, is it possible for humans to actually have red eyes? And supposedly it can happen, but it's not a good thing if it does. Because of how it makes them go red. Oh, okay. So it's a close-up detail. I see. I think it'd be cool to have red eyes. I know it'd cause problems, but it would be cool to have red eyes. Can you imagine having red eyes? How many people would definitely look at you for such things, be like, how the hell do you have... Why are your eyes red? The more hazel eyes might appear slightly brown or dull when inside, or when they are stressed. What are the rarer eye colours actually? Like, there are certain colours that don't appear too often. Green or red? Really? Well, red obviously, but green? Green's rarer? Damn. And yet this random person said my eyes were green. What is this madness? Maybe it's an amalgamation of colours. Ah, no. It's not. That's true. Something like... Because, like, eye colours are never usually super vibrant. Then again, I tend not to really stare hard into a person's face and see what eyes they have. You imagine doing that to people. You just sort of stare at them hard and then you sort of zoom in a bit more and you're like, and you're they'd just be like, yes? What? Why are you staring at me so hard? That's fair. Like, understandable. Like, especially if, like, within the parents and the family tree ends up being like, oh, they had the same sort of colour, sort of thing. I was typical when I was born. I had blonde hair. I wish I kept it. But it's fairly common that babies lose that, apparently. Sad days. I would have loved to stay blonde. Ironically, yeah, it probably would have been something like, ironically, what this character has. Maybe a bit lighter. That would have been my blonde. Yes, they do. Lots of different blondes. Like, a default blonde is not even the colour that most people think blonde is. Because, like, when people have blonde hair, you know, like if they were to dye it blonde, half the time the colour they're using isn't really blonde, it's a variation of it. Because blonde is incredibly light, I believe, in the colour that it shows. If I remember right. Like even... blah 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 blah. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Hiro! Hello! Welcome in. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, like even the blonde that this character has isn't like default blonde. Although it is a bit more natural than what I was aiming for. The other blonde, if we were to go for it, would have been the very yellow looking, vibrant one. But this is more grounded, I guess. My eyes. Puffy eyes suck so hard. Blink, blink. I assume humans can get that, right? Because, you see, animals have that, so I assume it's not impossible for us. I've just never met a human that has, you know, different pair of eyes. If you were to have the differing colours though. What two colours would you want to have? Because originally, blue and green, it's like Una from FF10. She has blue and green eyes. Well, I guess it would be blue and green eye, because one would be blue and the other's green. Wait, no, because you said and. My brain, ignore my brain. Ignore my speech. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, they are nice. Like when, especially when you like contrast them to each other. Just be like, oh. I used to like the tealy blue with, you know, the sort of golden yellow, which I know is very typical. But it was just because it was based off the two characters that I liked, which was Miku and then Yaone ran. Yaone? That's Haku. Mercy, I've forgotten Ran's surname. No. Why is Haku's in my... For some reason I have Haku's surname. What the blazes with Rans? Yakumo. Yakumo Ran. That was their surname. For someone who's bad with names, yay that I remembered. But yeah, those used to be my two colours. And then I noticed everyone else was having, you know, blue and golden. And yeah, you shouldn't change just because others are doing something similar. But I don't know. I thought I should have something of me, hence why I have the purple. Because purple is me. So, yeah. The purple be me. Yeah. Yeah, purple can be quite nice. Many shades of, well, every colour, but many of purple as well. Like, I thought mine was more lavender, but no, lavender's, well, lavender is like Mayu's colour palette, I believe, in a sense. Mine's more, proper, like, closer to default purple kind of thing. Rain! Hello! Hello, hello! Hello! Welcome in! Lilac. Lilac. Yes? Now I'm thinking of not hydrogen. Hydroges? Sweet mercy, English. Sobs! Welcome in! Hello! Looney! Welcome in! Whoosh, whoosh! Jashin! Hello! Welcome in! Panther! Welcome in! Hello, hello! I hope you had a good stream. Nice and cozy, I hope. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. I hope you had a nice stream, which I already said. I keep repeating myself because my stomach growls and it keeps resetting my brain. Keeps resetting me. But yes. I guess introduction first. I'm Kaliakana, for those who are unaware. I am a nine-tailed VTuber fox, and I do ASMR and gaming. Yeah, that'll do for now. Very cozy. Yeah, good stuff. If you need to do any after-stream care, then please do so. It is a very important thing after all. It still counts. It still counts, Ali. Saying anything works. But welcome in. Hope you're all doing glorious. How's my stream been? Low energy. Yeah. Well, I guess it's in my title. But low energy because it's Thursday and I'm knackered and hungry. Number go uppy. Or such 20 stream streak. Thank you, Sobs. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Yes, I must try to remember to alternate, which I'm bad at, but yes. Um, um, um. I'm glad it was cozy though. My eyes be super puffy though, so I'm just like, oh, blinky, blink, blink. It's cute as well because of how it ends. It's like, whoo, blowing the I've forgotten the name of those things, but the party Twizzler thingy-mabobby that makes a noise. I mean, I think the best low energy raid message is just that everyone's asleep. Might get some murmurs from people and just be like, asleep. So sleepover raid. Have it be a deciphered thing though. Random hits, types, a few odd words in there, blah 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 blah. That probably would be an interesting raid in the sense of people thinking that something terrible is happening. was like, oh, all you, all the raid messages is sleepy, but doesn't even finish the word saying sleepy. It's just like sleep. And then there's just like a bunch of a key held on for ages because you've partially dozed off, so you've lent into a key by accident. And then you sort of go, oh, and you manage to sort of type in raid, and that's all it ends up being. Such dozing off. Streamer just looks at you like, Yagi? Are you okay? Why did you just randomly ban that person? Thank you for the follow. Thank you kindly. I'm not gonna lie. My left eye is becoming so puffy it's starting to sting. Oh. I'm sure it made for a very amusing moment. Bless. You got free food? Oh my word. 2 sandwiches. What is in the sandwich? Or what is in both the sandwiches? Also bear with me. I need to salt my eye, apparently. You misclicked and pinned a random message. Also interesting. These are the best kind of things. Oh, Zeno! Such 69 times. Very nice, very nice. And hello, welcome. It's in Italian, so ham, salami, lettuce, tomato, and some cheese. I mean, minus the tomato. Yum. I wish I could love tomatoes. I really do. They make sandwiches. They just bring so much colour to a sandwich. But I can't. I just don't like them. Wait, I just realised. I know it's like tomato. Why on earth? Oh, because of the ma. Like, mama kind of thing. Tomato. Because I was like, the way that is, if you break it up. You like tomatoes in a burger and sandwich? I wish I did. If they're in there, I'm gonna pick them out. Because I cannot eat them. Have I tried roasted red pepper instead? I haven't, to be fair. I'm not too keen on peppers, but I have not tried, because I know roasting stuff can change the flavour quite a bit, so I'd be up for trying a roasted red pepper. You don't like pickles in them? I'm the same. If there's gherkin, I ain't touching it. The gherkin. I'll pick it out. Oh, I guess I am touching it. Well, you get what I mean. I'm not eating it. Although I am the kind to also see onions in my burger, even if they're finely diced, and take them out. Yeah. If I want crunch, I will have lettuce. Good old lettuce. You love all pickles? I, for some reason, really like seeing those style of emotes where they're just like banging on the table. Ah! You eat it, but you don't like them. I can eat onions. I'm just very particular. Now you want a bulgur? I forget the way to say that. But you want a burger. I have fish, to be fair. In something. I have fish that's encased in something because for some reason every word is just not entering my brain properly. For some reason you saw Italians didn't put any lettuce in their sandwiches. I feel like saying a pun there. At some point I'm sure they could let us know. You have no idea how you got this one, it just showed up today. Must have gotten another random gift sub. A random gift sub gives you a sandwich? How does that convert? That's amazing. Beautiful. Excellent. Indeed. Oh, you meant the emotes? Oh. What is it? It is that one. Why does that sound so loud? It does to me. Oh well. Alright, I shouldn't ask. Apparently it's rude or bad etiquette to ask. Somehow. But, yes, I am extremely hungry, and my eyes have entered the center of the storm because they completely do not bother me currently, which means I'm in for it. So I will look for someone to raid. Pochi. Pochi pochi. I shall, my eyes will definitely get some rest. Yeah. I have fish. Fish wrapped in something with an egg. and some chips. Where do I send people today? Let's try and go in some order like I did in the past. Oh, really? When? You know when you're like, you rated this person already, and I'm like, when? When? Go raid Sol, because I know she's been having a crazy time at the moment with things. And I haven't raided them in a month, apparently, so spot on. Pochi. But, yes, thank you for the raids, thank you for the follows, thank you for everyone that is here. Do take care of yourselves, keep your liquids up, stay safe and healthy as best you can. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, thank you. Yes. There is the raid message, which the one with my emote is for subs. The one with the hearts is if you're not. We have a Discord if you're interested in chats and such. For now, and a YouTube where my VODs and weekly video get uploaded. So yes, yes. Thank you, Sorbs. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Mayu. Thank you for the raid as well. Thank you, thank you. And do take care. And thank you, Rain. Thank you, Yaki. Take care, everybody. Yes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.